Welcome back as we celebrate the behind-the-scenes magic of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1.
For the first part of this journey, they're carrying one of the Horcruxes, and the Horcrux acts on them. Whoever's wearing the Horcrux as a sort of dark edge, a dark feeling.
Don't expect me to be grateful just because now there's another damn thing we've got to find.
The effect it has if somebody wears it around their neck for too long is that they become paranoid, angry.
Where's my wand, Harry?
I don't know.
Harry Potter, you give me my wand!
And rather horrible, kind of generally.
Paranoia is quite a big thing in the tent, especially when we're kind of camping out in the forest. And it's quite a tense time anyway, because Ron's worried about his family, and he's, I don't know, and he just kind of gets it in his head that maybe it could be something with Harry and Hermione.
I saw you two the other night. You think I don't know how this feels? You don't know how it feels! Your parents are dead! Stop! Stop!
There's this kind of big fight scene. Ron and Harry both explode, and yeah, that was quite a fun scene to do. Really, it was quite nice to have that kind of intense argument with Dan.
In case you haven't noticed, we have found a Horcrux already. Yeah, and we're about as close to getting rid of it as we are to finding the rest of them, aren't we?
It's one of those moments when the stress that everybody is under just gets completely on top of everyone, and then the whole thing can fall apart.
Go then!
Part of the story in Hallows Part 1 is about the tensions between these three characters, and particularly their emotional and romantic relationship. And we like the idea of, once Ron was out of the way, what would happen to Hermione and Harry? Wouldn't it be cool if they danced?
It seems the only way to destroy the Horcruxes is with the Sword of Gryffindor, which has gone missing, until it miraculously appears to Harry, unfortunately at the bottom of a lake. Harry has no choice but to dive in and retrieve it.
Hermione?
Back on dry land, the three are reunited, and with renewed determination and clarity, they set off to question a guy who knows the significance of the Deathly Hallows.
He explains that it's part of an old piece of wizard mythology.
It's the sign of the Deathly Hallows, of course.
Reese Fans is one of several new faces in this movie. In fact, the Harry Potter films have become a who's who in the British acting fraternity.
The first time they see the symbol is at the wedding, when he meets Luna Lovegood's dad.
Xenophilius Lovegood, we live just over the hill.
And then as the film carries on,
Harry?
the symbol crops up 2 or 3 more times.
Somebody inked it in. It isn't part of the book, somebody drew it. It keeps cropping up everywhere, and she thinks, I need to understand what this means. It's a letter Dumbledore wrote to Grindelwald. Look at the signature. It's the mark again.
All right, shooting.
I assume you're all familiar with the tale of the three brothers.
And the legend is that there's these 3 items. The Elder Wand, the Cloak of Invisibility, and the Stone. And if you have all 3 of them, then you sort of conquer death. You master death.
The Elder Wand.
The most powerful wand ever made.
The Resurrection Stone. The Cloak of Invisibility. Together they make the Deathly Hallows. Together they make one Master of Death.
I face an unfortunate complication. My wand and Potter's share the same core.
Voldemort has the realization that his wand and Harry's wand are twins. So basically Voldemort's wand cannot be used against Harry's, and Harry's cannot be used against Voldemort's.
If I am to kill him, I must do it with another's wand.
The Elder Wand is a very important, extraordinary one. And the theory is the loyalty of that wand can be won.
Voldemort believes the Elder Wand will give him supreme power to try to stop Harry.
His desire to get the Elder Wand is paramount, as is his desire to kill Harry.
He'll use anything that helps him come to power and destroy anything that gets in his way.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 is in cinemas now, marking the beginning of the end for the world's most successful franchise. In part, it's a fascinating search for clues, a true test of friendships, and a race between good and evil to discover the ultimate truth. So, who will prevail? I could tell you more, but then again, That'd spoil it. So we'll just have to wait for part 2.